record. Okay. So thank you guys for coming on the call. I'm really excited to share this with you guys. Whatever reasons are bringing you to this call tonight, I just absolutely appreciate you guys for being on this call. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mute everybody for right now so that there's no background noise. And let's see, mute. There's got to be a way for me to mute everybody at one time, but I just can't figure it out right now. Okay, everybody's muted. And one more. There we go. Can you guys hear me? Just shake head. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys and get this PowerPoint open. Okay, are you guys able to see my screen? Yeah? Okay. Let's make it bigger. There we go. All right, so again, thank you guys for coming. I know that it takes some time out of your all's evening, and I know that you guys have busy lives and everything, but I'm just so grateful to be able to share this with anybody and everybody who is interested in what coaching can do for you, for your family, for your future. And it's completely changed my life. So it's something that I'm so passionate about sharing with everyone. So let's get started. Okay, a little bit about me if you guys don't know already. I am a military wife. I've been married for 5 years. I am a mom of a little three and a half now, little girl named Grace. I'm also a registered nurse, and I started Beachbody Coaching. It's been about a year and 4 months now. I have a passion to help people and help people live a healthier life, which is a huge reason why I became a nurse in the first place. But I've really struggled with finding my place with being a military wife and moving so much, and transferring from job to job was really, really difficult for me. Is there somebody else on the call? I just heard somebody click on. Yep, one more. No, I'm going to mute you, sorry. There we go. Okay. So, when I got married, I was having to move from, place to place with my husband, and finding a job was never difficult, but being comfortable at a job was. I felt like I was always the new nurse. I felt like I was always trying to learn exactly where everything was. And being a nurse, working in an ER and working in an ICU, when havoc happens and when stress starts happening in the unit, not knowing where things are can bring so much stress to your life because you need it in an instant. So my stress really started occurring with the moves that I was doing with traveling with my husband for work. And I've always really struggled with stress and anxiety, but things just started flaring up when I had to move from state to state and job to job. So long story short, I got pregnant with Grace, and we were living in California at the time, and we had to move from California to North Carolina, and I was 7 months pregnant, and I knew that when I got to North Carolina, I was not going to find a job. I knew that I was just going to be a stay-at-home mom and, enjoy being present for Grace while she was young. And I loved it. I really enjoyed my time, but I started feeling like I was lacking something again. I needed to fulfill this void that I had in myself. I wasn't able to use my passion at the time. I could help my daughter and my husband, but I wasn't able to share that with anybody else. So I felt lost, and I felt like I just needed more, and I hit a wall and I hit a rut, and I went into a slope of anxiety and depression, and I started exerting so much energy into things that kept my mind off of what was really bothering me. And I would obsessively clean, and I would obsess about the craziest things, guys, just sit and think and ponder and keep myself busy doing things that I wasn't worrying about me feeling like I wasn't being productive in my day, basically. So I needed more. And I will tell you, I was off from Facebook for 2 years at this time, because I was so consumed with anxiety and stress and fear and jealousy that I saw all of my friends thriving, and it killed me. It was at that time in my life, I was the last thing I want to see are all these happy people like doing their career and their job and thriving while I'm just stuck in this rut. So I just shut everything down and I was off Facebook and I had no connection with any of social media. So you can imagine that my friends list on Facebook was very small at the time. And I didn't know anything about anybody that was going on. So Grace turned 2 and I was like, okay, this has got to change. Like something has to start changing because she's 2 years old. Do I go back to work? Do I find something else to do? Like I can't keep living like this. So, I started getting, curious, and my family was starting to be like, can you send me pictures of Grace? I haven't seen her in a long time. And I was just like, all right, I guess I'm going to get back on Facebook so I can start sharing like my life again with people. So I got back on, and literally like within the first week, my friend Allie, who is my upline coach, reached out to me and we connected. We went to high school together and we were really good friends in high school, but we had lost connection throughout the years. And she started sharing with me the struggles that she was having. And she's also a registered nurse. So she really understood where I was coming from. And she was struggling with some of the same things that I was struggling with. And because we connected on that level of stress and anxiety and, not fulfilling our passion, she started sharing with me what she was doing to help herself. And that was helping other women find their balance in life, make health a priority in their life while she worked on her own health and fitness and making sure that she was fulfilling herself so that her anxiety was, it was diminishing and she was thriving. And I wanted that for myself. I needed that because I was lost. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I said yes to coaching. It was like this gut feeling that I had. I had never even joined a challenge group. I didn't know anything about coaching. I had so much hesitation and fear because, for one, I was off Facebook for 2 years. So I was like, how in the world am I going to, one, like start sharing what I'm doing with social media when Lacey Miller had been off the map for 2 years? Like I just popped back up and I'm like, here I am, trying to like live a healthy life now. Like it was hard. And I dealt with fear of rejection and I dealt with all this stuff. But what I will tell you is the one thing that I still like hold on to dearly every single day is how many lives I've been able to change because of the things that have been so darn hard in my life. Like the things that make up me, my life, my anxiety, my stress, my fear, being a mom, being a military wife, every little aspect of myself has been able to help somebody else in their life. And I've been able to connect with women because of that. So I've been able to fulfill my passion for helping people. And now, a year and 4 months later, I am in the best health of my life. I feel amazing and I'm happy. Once again, like I'm happy and I'm thriving. And to me, that is something that I just can't keep to myself. I have to share this with people. So that is why you guys are all here tonight. And that is why I'm so excited to be talking with you guys, because this has just completely changed my life. So, okay, a little bit about like Beachbody and what they are. And then, we'll go back to more of, how coaching has really changed my life. But Beachbody's story, they were founded in 1998 by Carl and John. It's a California-based infomercial company, and they're the creator of some incredible fitness programs, which I'm sure before you guys even joined the challenge group or knew about what this was, you probably have heard about some of the programs. It's recognized in the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. So it's an incredible business to work for, and they work with integrity and they work with heart. And I don't know their religious standpoint, but I can honestly tell you that they truly, truly care about people and about helping lives and literally like stopping the trend of obesity and helping people thrive within their life and find happiness again. So their mission literally is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy healthy, fulfilling lives. And I am a pure example of that. And so many women within my community are examples of that. They start with me and they start in our community and they're kind of lost. They don't have a direction. They have no self-confidence. They're unhappy. They don't like the way they look. They have no, they look in the mirror and they're almost sickened about the way that they've become. And what we really try to do is try to help our customers and our challengers really find who they are in this whole process, and not just work on their physical well-being, but actually accepting themselves for who they are, working on the things that they want to change, but literally loving themselves, because that is the most important part. You can be in the best shape of your life, and I say this all the time, but you can be so unhappy inside and it shows, and you're nasty and you don't look right, you're not smiling, you're not glowing. Like it's not a way to live. You know, you see these people who bust their butt in the gym all the time, but they're unhappy. And that's what I really truly strive for within my community and my challenge groups, is to make sure that people learn to love themselves and not be so down on themselves. And that's why, huge reason why I wanted to make this a cocktail hour tonight, because I want you guys to know that becoming a Beachbody coach does not mean you have to be this perfect fitness guru that eats clean 100% of the time and works out every single day, because we're not. We're just normal people living our life to the best that we can and making health a priority. We slip up on a daily basis. We drink wine. I drink whiskey. I eat cheeseburgers. I eat French fries, but I do it in moderation. And I know my limits now. And I know that I can get back on track if I need to. And it's such a wonderful, freeing lifestyle, because you're not dieting. You're not consumed with counting calories. You're just trying to live a better life. And it shows. It truly shows. So this company truly does commit and deliver on their promises. Their programs are incredible. If you follow them, especially if you're with a coach, in the daily encouragement and following meal plans, you're going to get results. It's just, you're going to get results. They're incredible. So many programs out there. I actually did P90X before I got married and had awesome results. And I probably would have kept it up if I actually had a coach back then, but I didn't. And I wish I would have known about this way back then, but all in timing, right? So there's online support, and then there's us as coaches that support our customers and our challengers every single day through challenge groups. You can also get certified with these different programs that they have, which is incredible, because you can get certified to teach these programs live. So like you can go to gyms and you can get hired by gyms to teach these programs and share these awesome workouts with people in like a live setting. And I actually did that with PIO back in November. I loved PIO so much that I went and got certified. So when I get to Pensacola, I plan on finding a really cool little place that I can like hunker down and start teaching this stuff. So I'm really excited about it. A huge thing of Beachbody is Shakeology. It is probably the biggest part of Shakeology, honestly, about Beachbody is Shakeology, because it's the healthiest meal of the day. And I say that because I used these programs a long time ago before I ever became a coach. P90X, Brazil butt lift, and even 21 Day Fix before I became a coach. And I never once drank Shakeology, because I was like, no way, I don't need that stuff. I'm not going to pay for Shakeology. I can drink protein powder. It's fine. And when I became a coach, it was just part of it. You got to drink Shakeology. You have to be the product of the product. I was like, okay, I will do it. I will drink Shakeology. And I'm telling you what, guys, like, I never knew that there was something out there that was of this value, that would change my entire body, pretty much. My digestion has changed. I have more energy. I was either one of those girls who would, I'm sure I have like TMI, IBS or something, and I'm like one end of the spectrum or the other, and that's gone. Praise God, that's gone. So, And they also have like incredible supplements now, like pre-workout supplements, post-workout. They have this formula called Hydrate, which you can drink during super intense workouts where you're sweating a lot. I love it during my hot yoga sessions because it just replenishes your electrolytes without all that extra sugar, and it's not like a sugary, high-calorie sports drink. And they also have Shakeology Boost now, which you can put in your Shakeology, and you can get more digestive enzymes. You can get an energy one, and you can get super greens. So for those that don't like eating their vegetables, just put some super greens in your shake and you're good to go. All right, so the programs work because they were developed and tested by experts, and it's realistic. It's not this like crazy intense, well, some of them are intense, but it's not this crazy like obscure type of program. Like, it's very easy to follow, and you have a map and an outline, and you do these programs. You do the calendar will tell you what to do every single day, and it's so straightforward and so easy to do. There's modifications for every single program out there. So anybody of any fitness level could really try to do these programs as long as you're cleared by your doctor to exercise. And then there's 24/7 motivation and peer support through our challenge groups, and that's what we really do as coaches. So here are some pictures of challengers that I've had and some peers of mine, and these are real stories. These are success stories from real women that have gotten incredible results. So you can take a look at some of these, but they're awesome. I mean, seriously, they are awesome. And these aren't women who are like wanting to be skinny. These are women who want to be fit and healthy and find a balance in their life. And that's exactly what they've done. And that's because of us as coaches helping them get these results, because I can guarantee you, if you know, it happened to me. I started a Beachbody program before I ever had a coach, and I never saw it through. Like, never, because I didn't have that accountability. I didn't have that support. I lost motivation. I just lost my drive to do it. So that's where you come in as a coach, and you ensure that these women or men that you're helping are going to get results, because you're going to be there doing it with them, which is a whole nother level of accountability for you and for your fitness and for your health by being a coach. Because if you're the coach, you're allowed to slip up, guys. So don't think you have to be perfect, but you're the one that people are looking for support. And you're the one that needs to be there for them, to be their friend and their motivator. But the cool thing is, guys, is they do that in return for you. So I'm telling you this, God, honestly, after a year and 4 months running these groups, I am more supported by the women in my community than I feel like I can give to them at this point. Like, I could probably stop posting every day, and my ladies would continue on and support one another, because it's such a tight community that I know is going to be there for me when I'm having bad days, and I'm going to be there for them. And that's truly what it's all about. Okay. So what is our role as a coach? Literally what I've just said. We lead by example, by working out, by drinking our Shakeology, by eating to the best of our ability. But by example, that means you are also being real. You are going to share your slip-ups. You're going to share your hard days. You're going to share when you don't work out, because there isn't one person out there who's going to be attracted to the perfect coach. Not one person. They're going to be like, yeah, right. Like, I don't want to be in your group because I can't live a perfect life, and I don't want to be held to that standard. So our job is to lead by example, encourage others within our group. We educate our team and our challengers by finding, for me, it's finding new recipes, creating new meal plans, finding little tips and tricks that have helped me, and sharing that with other people. And the huge thing is growing individually by self-development, personal development, reading books that are going to better you as a person, things that you struggle with, finding books that are going to help you grow past that point in your life. And for a while, I was so against self-development. I was like, I don't need that. Like, I think I'm okay. I mean, even though I knew I wasn't, but I wasn't ready to get help from somebody else. And once I started plugging into personal development, podcasts, things like that, that really started to open my mind and see things like kind of in a different way. And also that is content for me to share with other people, because sometimes you kind of just like don't know what to share as a coach. You're like, okay, I shared my workout, I shared my motivation, I shared my Shakeology. What else do I share? You want to share valuable content. So you want to share things that you're learning that are helping yourself grow too. And that's what truly makes a good coach. So sharing, here it is. So you really want to share your life. You want to learn to brand who you are, because every single person has a different story, and every single person is going to connect with a different part of your story. So you have to share yourself. It's almost like an onion that you have, that you want to peel back the layers of that onion. When you start coaching, you just start day by day sharing bits and pieces of your life, sharing your success, your struggles, things that make you you. You can share about fashion, you can share about food, you can share about DIY projects. Anything that makes you you is going to brand you for people. So you need to know that coaching is not just health and fitness. Coaching is like a lifestyle thing. You want people to look at you and be like, she's got it going on. Like, she's happy, she's not perfect, but she's living a life that fulfills her. And that's what we do as coaches. Okay, so I've really honestly gone over this already with you, but why I love being a coach, my own personal health and fitness accountability. That's huge. I can tell you, if I didn't have my challenge group, I probably would miss like half of my workouts during the week, if not more, because we get busy with our life. There's other things that we feel like need to be done. But when I log into my group and I see all these pictures of these girls getting their workouts done, I'm like, I'll be damned if I'm not going to do mine today. So I do it. And it's just this incredible motivation that you get from the girls in the group. It's awesome. So it's also been such a freeing experience for me to be able to open up and share things that I have kept to myself for so long. And this, I hope I'm not going to cry through this. I'm going to try not to. But, there have been so many things that have hurt me in the past, that have held me back, that have made me feel like I am incapable of succeeding in life. And being able to break down that wall and literally share your life with other people and know that you are not alone. And when you get a message from somebody, like after you post something that, you had these horrible butterflies in your stomach and you want to puke when you press post on your computer, like when you get that out there for the world to see, basically, and even just one person messages you or comments or something and says, you know what, like I feel that same way and it hurts me and I had this same struggle. You guys connect on such an intimate level, and then you can start building a relationship with that person. Whether or not that person ever buys a challenge pack from you, you are able to help change one person's life by you freeing yourself of the things that held you back. And that is the most rewarding experience I have with coaching, is getting messages from girls that never even joined my team, that never joined my challenge group, telling me how I am affecting their life, how my story is changing them, how they are inspired by something that I said, and how I brighten their day. Those are the things that keep me going when I want to quit, when I want to throw in the towel, when I want to say, I'm tired and I can't do this today. Those are the people that keep me going. Another amazing thing for me being a mom is I can stay home with my child. I can create work hours for myself. I am creating a business based off of relationships that I purely love. And I'm creating this family, and I'm able to work from home and do that and make an income that supports our family and makes it easier for us to take vacations and save for vacations. And just recently, I can guarantee you guys, if I was not working, there's no way we would have been able to get a boat. Like, that was just an extra payment that we wouldn't have been able to have. So it's changed our life, and the opportunity for growth is incredible. And that's what I'm holding on to. I know that this can bring my family so much freedom if I just continue to push through my obstacles and get stronger every single day. The friendships that I have built with the women in my challenge group and with my team, with the team that I'm involved in, with my uplines team, are life-changing, guys. Like, I have had such a hard time finding friends within the military community because for some way, shape, or form, sometimes I just don't connect with a lot of the women that are in the squadrons. And that's hard for me because I used to think, is it me? Is it like, why can't I make friends with these girls? Why is there something wrong with me? And I realized that it's not me. It's just everybody is different. And you, with this community, you kind of attract your tribe. You attract the people who are like-minded like you, people who are working towards their better tomorrow, people who want to make health a priority, people that you've connected with because of a struggle you've gone through. So these are people who you can truly build strong relationships with, because these aren't fake relationships. These are built off of really deep things that you guys have connected with, which is incredible. And they're so much fun. These groups are so much fun. Being a coach is so much fun. I mean, I get to have girl talk like every single week with my team. I'm getting ready to go to this big convention at the end of July called Summit, which is this huge thing where all the Beachbody coaches get together once a year in the summer, and it's in Nashville this year. And you get to hear from these incredible leaders and their stories, and you get to work out with celebrity trainers and lots of free stuff and lots of just entertainment and fun. It's like this big party for coaches. So there's so many opportunities to do so much fun stuff. There's cruises every year. You can get an entire cruise paid for you and a guest if you help people every single month. So many opportunities. Okay, so when you start out to be a coach, you have to know why you're doing it. You have to have this, what I like to call, what is your why? That's what we say as coaches, and it's what we say in our challenge group too. What is that one driving factor that is going to keep you going when you want to give up, when you want to stop? Like, what is it going to be? And you really have to define that as you start coaching, and that's what your upline or myself will do with you. If you decide to become a coach on our team, is we sit down and we talk for the first time, and we really discuss like what your goals are and why is it that you truly want to be a coach? What is it that's driving you right now? And I'll tell you, throughout your coaching career, that why is going to change. It changed for me at least 3 times. When I first started, it was for my own health and fitness and accountability and to get out of my rut. Now, a year and 4 months later, it is to earn financial income for freedom for my family. I want my husband to be able to retire from the military. I have huge goals, guys. I want to make 6 figures by next year. And I know that I can make that happen. But it literally takes a tribe. It takes a tribe to believe in what you're doing, and it takes passion. And that's my why now. I want to create financial freedom for my family and help my coaches create financial freedom for their family. Okay, so there are 3 different kinds of coaches basically, but in the system, you're all considered a coach. There's no breakdown of what you are within the Beachbody system, but here's how it kind of goes. So you can either be a discount coach, and what these coaches are, I have quite a few of them within my group. They use the products. They get 25% off of any product every month. So their Shakeology is automatically 25% off. And if they buy any new products or programs, they're going to be 25% off. And they just get the accountability. So they stay in my challenge group every month as long as they're getting Shakeology or some type of product that's equaling the volume that they need to stay active within the community. And they are a discount coach. They don't coach. They don't make money. All they do is they stay in my community. If somebody's interested in what they're doing, they don't do anything with that. They just refer them to me and they'll join our challenge group, but they don't have to coach them. A hobby coach is somebody who wants to make a little extra money on the side, wants to help a few people do this with them. Maybe they got some family or friends that they want to get involved, and they actually want to help that person within my challenge group. So I run the challenge group, they coach in my challenge group, and they specifically take care of their people within my group. That does not mean I'm not going to help. I respond to everybody in my group, whether they're mine or not, but that coach's priority. And then a business builder is what I am, and I run my own challenge groups. I have my own team. I lead team trainings. I'm building my brand, and it's something that will create a large amount of income if you continue to grow. So those are the 3 types of coaches. A huge plus is active duty military and veterans. They do not have a coaching fee every month. So if you're active duty military or veteran, the $15.95 coaching fee is waived. But even if you are not that and you purely want the discount, Shakeology is $130 a month. If you get 25% off of that, that equals around $97, $98 a month. Plus $15.95 coaching fee, you're still at around $115 a month. So you're still saving $15 every single month for being a discount coach. So that's why if you want to stay in my challenge groups from month to month to month, I recommend being a discount coach, because you're going to save $15 every single month. And there's no requirements. You can cancel at any time. That's just the gist of it. It just shows in the system you're a coach, but you don't do anything except get the discount. To me, you might as well try to be a hobby coach or go big and be a business builder, because if you're going to be in the challenge group every single month and you're going to start having results, people are going to start wondering what you're doing. And if you start sharing that with people, you could get your Shakeology paid for. All you need is three people, and your Shakeology can be paid for. So you can be in a challenge group for free and get healthy and fit for free just by helping other people, do it with you. So a lot of you guys are already in my group. So if you've already bought a challenge pack, if you decide to join as a coach and if you aren't already a discount coach, you can get that $39.95 initial fee waived when you sign up, since you bought a challenge pack. And then you'll just continue on in my groups. If you decide to be a hobby coach or a business builder, you'll apprentice with me in my challenge group until you are comfortable. If you're a business builder, I will support you and love you and get you on your way to run your own challenge group as soon as possible, because people want you. They don't want me running their groups. So it's my job to set you up for success and to make sure that you guys are fully trained and equipped to run your own group when you feel comfortable. I don't push you guys away, but sometimes I just have to give all right, let's do your own, because these people want you as their coach. And it really establishes you as a leader, and you begin to grow so much more when you are running your own group. Okay, so what do I expect from you guys as a coach on my team? You got to be willing to use the products. You have to. No ifs, ands, or buts. You gotta use the products, because we have to be a product of the products. This does not mean that you cannot choose to do any other type of workout, because I do. I lift weights. I go to yoga. I don't just do Beachbody programs, but I can tell you that I drink Shakeology every single day. I do Beachbody programs along with the other exercises that I do, and I share that on social media with people so that they see the results that I am getting from the programs. You got to complete the 21 lesson training that I have, and it's self-paced and it's really easy to get through. You just have to do it. And you got to be willing to grow. If you want to succeed as a coach, you have to personally grow. You got to be coachable, and you have to be committed. The best people for coaching are motivated, or basically self-motivated, determined, and have a lot of just willingness to succeed and overcome. I want you guys to always keep your family first. That is the number one thing that I want you guys to do, because that's what this freedom comes from coaching. If you start to realize that your family is not your number one priority, then you're doing something wrong and you need to reevaluate, and we need to figure out a better plan for you to fit in coaching in your life, because your family is number one. You have to have a passion to help other people. That's a no-brainer. We have to respect each other within our team and our community. You got to be driven. You got to work with integrity. Like I said, self-motivated. You have to be determined to push through the obstacles, hardworking and loyal, and always, always, always lead with your heart. I never want somebody on our team to act as a salesperson, because that is not what we are. We lead with our heart. We share our story. We are an example to others. And because we share, because we are an example, people decide to join us because they want what we are doing. They want results, they want success, they want community. Okay, so joining our team, you are going to get so much good stuff. We are part of a team. Our top leader of the team is the very top leader is the number 3 coach in the network. Her name is Lindsay Matway. And then our next one is Brittany Leggett. She's number 11. And then our immediate one up from me is Ali Testatori. And her team of Imperfectly Balanced, which is what you guys will join too, is so incredible. We are such a community-driven team, and we do so much together. So much. We do weekly team calls and we do team trainings together. You'll get guidance from me and from her and from our uplines, because we're part of an elite team. Because Ali is an elite coach, that duplicates onto me because I'm a part of that elite team. So the things that I can get from that, I can give to you guys. So you guys will get so much information that a lot of other coaches won't have. Because we are part of a team that is seriously driven to succeed. There are so many different trainings within the company, and trainings that top leaders have created to help you guys overcome obstacles that they have faced, because truly your success is our success. And then there's a coach online office that's 24/7 to help you guys, like with customer service issues or anything like that. Okay, so this part I'm going to briefly go over, but this is, some of the financial gain that you can see as a coach. This is Brittany Leggett here on it's on my left. It's probably on your left too. But she's been a coach now for 3 years, and this was an old rundown of her income. But she just recently hit the Millionaire Club, meaning in 3 years she's made over $1 million as a Beachbody coach, helping other people, helping her team succeed. The coach over on this side in the middle is my coach Ali, and this was only like 8 months into coaching, and she was making over $2,000 a month. Well, that has drastically changed now that she's an elite coach, and she's now a 6-figure earner. And then this one over here is another one of, I think this is Bonnie Engel. I don't know. This is another coach from the Bombshell Dynasty, which is our huge team that we are a part of. But as you can see, the income drastically changed month to month. So at a 3-year anniversary, you can literally, if you guys work for it, if you guys put in the time and you guys fail forward every single day, this girl is making $22,000 an average per week. Okay, so the potential is there, guys. It is there. You just have to want it. You have to want it so bad, and you have to seriously go in it knowing that you're going to fail. You're going to get a lot of no's, but you're going to get those yeses, and you're going to get those people who you can truly help that connect with you. And if you go into it with the heart to help other people, to truly keep the number one priority as helping other people, you will succeed. If you start to want to help yourself, you're not going to succeed. The person has to come first. There we go. Okay, so here's my mission. I'm not going to read the entire thing to you because I kind of just spelled it out there for you. But basically, I want to help others live a life of happiness where they're equipped to shine in mind, body, and soul because of the things that they've been through in the past and how their struggles have made them stronger, and how they have an opportunity to share that with other people to help them shine. And that's truly why I've named our team Equipped to Shine, because it is us being equipped with all of the skills, with all of the things that we've gone through in life, good and bad, being equipped with all of it and sharing that with the world so that we can make a difference for one other person. And it's equipped to shine because it's never one, it's always two. We are not doing this alone. It is me plus you plus our team. You are never going to be alone in this, ever. And that is such an amazing feeling, knowing that, you're not in competition with anybody. You are truly being supported by your upline, by your team, and we rejoice in people doing good. So you have to remember that nobody can help everybody, but everyone can help someone. And everyone has a story that needs to be heard. You have a voice, and it needs to be heard, guys. You have to believe that. And once you get that out, once you start freeing yourself from the things that have held you back, you're going to thrive, and you're going to grow in so many different ways. And that is what coaching can truly do for you. So that is it. I'm going to open it up for some questions. If you guys have any personal questions, you can message the coach that invited you or myself, and I will be glad to answer them for you. But that is it. So let me unmute you guys. If you guys can unmute yourself, do you guys know how to do that? Or I'll just go through and do them all. Unmute, unmuted, unmuted, unmute. There we go. Okay. Everybody's unmuted. All right. Does anybody have any questions?
No, but my wine's really good.
I know. I need to now have a sip of mine.
Right? You didn't have a single drink the entire time you were talking. I was like, when is she going to take a drink? This is supposed to be fun.
Because I'm I get so into it, and I can't stop.
I can tell. Now smile. Smile.
It's just and if I stop, then I'll have a brain fart, and I'll be and then I won't make sense. So, yeah.
It's okay. I had most of mine, so it was okay.
What's everybody drinking? Are you guys red wine drinkers, white wine?
I have wine.
White wine?
I have Riesling.
Red wine.
Yeah. Joe would have pina colada, knowing you.
My husband just informed me that mine is not a Riesling, it's a Gewürztraminer.
A what?
It's halfway between a Moscato and a Riesling. So
a Goose.
Gewürztraminer.
Never heard of it.
It's wine. We got it from Wines and Wares.
Cool. I've never heard that. I'm gonna ask about that next time I go to a winery and be like, do you have anything like a Goose Limer? Is that
It's this. It's called Fetzer.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that brand before. Is it that on the bottom of it?
What is it? What? Yeah. The Gewürztraminer word. Yeah, it has the Gewürztraminer word at the bottom. I guess it's a type of wine. Who knew?
I'm it's not as wine first as I thought I was.
My husband didn't know at all, so he made me inform you that it was a Gewürztraminer.
Who knows what that is? All right. How is it? Does anybody have any questions? Are you guys thinking you want to, discount, hobby, be bold and be a business builder? I know you're already discount coaches, so.
I think I might want to do hobby. I'm not sure yet, but I just figured discount would be good because then I could get on my feet with it because I still have no idea what I'm doing. But I just started a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to know what you're doing, trust me. Like I said earlier, when I started, I I had not joined a challenge group. I just like signed up for a coach, and I was running my own challenge group within a month after. And so I think I had like 3 people in my first challenge group. And it was bad. It was like, I won't lie, like my first group was so bad. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was so nervous, like running my own group, even though like it's not that hard, but I was making it into be like something that was like so hard and like blew my mind. And I didn't even know how to work like social media either. So I didn't even know how to create a group on Facebook. So I had to learn like all this stuff, and you just learn as you go. And what's Joelle saying? Oh, hold on a second. Can you hear me, Joe? No? Weird. Okay. It's probably Dad watching TV. My dad. Joelle's my stepmom. So, yeah. So I can make fun of having to listen to the TV so loud. Anyway, so like truly what I can tell you is that it's a learning experience, and there is no prerequisites. There's nothing that you need to know going into it other than you just have to have a heart to help other people, and a passion to want to work on yourself and share your journey. And by doing so, you're going to inspire people. I can see you. It's okay. I hope. Okay. Bye. See you later. So, you just be yourself, and you just share who you are. You share the good and the bad, and it's awesome. And you create these relationships with people that are like lifelong relationships, and people who you probably never would have imagined that they would be in your life ever. I mean, I can tell you right now, like I met Jackie and my husband were, what is that noise?
Maybe it's my dog.
Jackie and Chris, my husband, they like swam together in high school, and like I don't really know how Jackie and I got connected, honestly, just through Facebook. But now, like we have this awesome relationship, and she's such a huge part of our team. And you meet all these people, and some people like are in your life for a little while, and you're supposed to help them, and then they leave you, but it's okay. But then you get people who stay with you, who believe in you and believe in your mission. And those are the people that you build your tribe with, and that you truly push forward with, and create this new way of work, like something that I never would have considered, network marketing. So many people frown upon that, but like I'm reading this book right now called GoPro by Eric Warr, and it's truly like telling you how network marketing, no, it's not perfect, but it's better. Like you don't have a boss, you create your own hours, you truly work by your passion, like you get paid because of your efforts. And there's no judging within network marketing. There's no pay caps in network marketing. You can continue to grow up the ladder, get more money by helping more people, and you're not like demoted because you get to a certain point and you can't make any more money, like that sucks. I have a girlfriend who just literally got told that they like stepped her down from her position because she was like getting too much like within the company, and she couldn't go that far. Like that sucks. like we should be able to continue to grow and thrive, not be told that, nope, you're going to stay right here forever, and you're only going to get a 3% increase in raise every single year, like for working your butt off. And I only say 3% because that's what nurses make. So that's what I know. But no, that's what I'm told. I get paid. Well, it was like in North Carolina, it was like $18 an hour to be a CCU nurse. And I was like, I don't know about that. Like, I'm saving lives and not getting paid for it, so that's hard. It's hard to swallow. You go to school for something and you don't get the income that you want. And honestly, was I really helping people? I mean, truly, like when I look back at it, like I was probably helping people. I mean, Corey, I worked with her in the ER, so she knows, but it was like, you help people, but then you see the same damn people back. So are you really helping them? Like, I don't know. Like you're maybe enabling them to get a little bit further in life just to come right back. Because they're just living the unhealthy lifestyle. Like, at least when I worked in CCU, that was kind of how it was, like people have open heart surgery and then you discharge them with all these instructions. And then like 3 months later, they'd be back because they had another heart attack. And you're like, well, were you following what we told you? Well, I started eating cheeseburgers and french fries and smoking a pack a day. And, like, okay, well, I don't know what else I can do. Like, let's have more surgery. And it's just hard, like it was a really hard position to be in, but now like I've been able to help women get off of medication, and that's such an awesome feeling, like to know that like from me helping somebody in a different way, but still helping them, like now, their health is completely changed and their lab works better and they're off medicines that hindered them in the past. And they're just living a healthy lifestyle for them and their family. So it's pretty cool. But I can go on and on like all night talking about this opportunity. So I won't keep you guys any longer. But thank you guys for getting on this call. I truly appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions, you can private message me or Danielle, you can message Jackie, and I would love to get you guys started or help you guys figure out what the best step for you is. So I love you, ladies. Thank you.
Love you, Lacey. Thank you.
See you, Lacey.
Bye.
Could you hear my cat snoring, everybody?
I heard something, but I didn't know what it was.
He sleeps on the pillow beside me here, and he was so loud.
Oh.
I go, I got to mute this so it doesn't bother anybody.
Well, that's okay. Well, you guys have an awesome night, okay?
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye, Lacey.
Bye.